Welcome everyone. Thanks very much for supporting round one of the Michelin EWXC series for 2021. Huge thanks for the continued support from Michelin, Mayfair Gearbox, DC Signs, Basefit, Expert Mining Solutions and Gazebo World. Then a big thanks to Denise, who you've all dealt with, and I'm sure you agree does an amazing job of the admin side of the event. Igor, our chief course setter, who has done a great job of creating a challenging but doable route with a mixed variety of sections. Des and Connor for helping with the start. Rob for the timing. Di and Holly for sorting out the temperatures, screening and documentation, etc. Special mention must go to Jenna, daughter of Joey Evans, who had a huge car accident in December last year but is recovering well. Then also to Joss and the Alexander family for the tragic loss of Charlie. Right guys, when you enter the venue, you'll be screened for temperatures. Please have your forms ready to hand in, the register and the rider questionnaire. After that, you'll get to the documentation table where you will be handed your envelope. From there you can proceed to the pits and set up, keeping a 1.5 meter gap between your pit and the next. You must have your race control tag checked at the Mayfair Gearbox gazebo. Everyone needs to wear a mask at all times except when you have your helmet on. Right guys, timing procedures. Your race tags and numbers, they must correspond. This will be checked at the Mayfair Gearbox gazebo so that your number corresponds with your race control tag. You must have bike numbers on. You'll be ejected from the start line if you do not have the correct race number on your bike. Your tags must be mounted correctly, facing up or down, preferably on the peak of your helmet, not sideways as the scanner is overhead. Your starting number must be visible on the front of your number board, but must not obscure your bike number. Then guys, we have done our best as we could to seed you according to your pace. But for many of you, we don't have any history from our EWXC series, and so you may have been slotted in way further down than you should be. We can only apologize for that. Then guys, please avoid the timing scanner tent with your helmet or tags at all times. No crews or parents may come near the timing control areas, as the timers need to focus and not be distracted. Right, starting procedure. You guys will line up 6 in a row and be started 60 seconds apart. Dead engines until the flag drops. Get yourselves into order in the pre-race paddock. Des will call you out and line you guys up. At the end of every lap, please go slowly through the scanner tent and confirm with the scanners if they have picked you up. Then it's first gear through the pit lane. Refueling is only on an environmental mat with a fire extinguisher nearby, and you must be off your bike. Right, the route. We have a 15-kilometer loop. It's single track in most sections. Please allow faster riders to pass. If you hear someone behind you, chances are he's caught up and needs to overtake. Please move over as soon as possible. The last section is fast and flowing. Don't peak too soon. There are a few fast sections, but resist the urge to go flat out, please. There will be an end time for each race. This will be approximately 5 hours after the start of the race. If you cross the finish line after this time has elapsed, that lap will not be counted. So race 1 starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, and at 1 p.m. it will be broadcast over the PA system, and that will signal the end of that race. Any laps completed after the end time will not be counted as full laps. Race 2 starts at 11:15, and at 4:15 the race ends. The juniors start at 12. Please listen out for announcements with regards to results being posted. We are not allowed to do any prize giving, but the trophies will be available at the next EWXC as they are still being manufactured. We're sorry about this delay. Right, navigation. Orange markers must be on your left side. 2 markers, one under the other, indicates a turn in that specific direction. Green dayglow means you're going in the wrong direction. The junior track will split off from the main track about 200 meters from the start. This will be well signposted. Please do not go on the junior route if you're in race 1 or race 2. Orange markers take preference to the GPS track at all times. Using a GPS is advisable as it helps with navigation. It tells you how far you are into the lap and can give an accurate waypoint for marshals or medics to assist other riders. We can clear up most discrepancies with timing, as we can pull the track log and see exactly where you were at exactly what time. If you are found, you could be disqualified if you are found cheating. If you are found to have gone on the left side of a single marker and that gave you an advantage. Be careful out there, guys. There's long grass, rocks, lurkers, stumps, ruts, trees, a few small river crossings, so take care. When you get to the marshal station, there are 2 of them. You will be handed a colored cable tie. It's your responsibility to place it where visible, like on the brake hose above the handlebar. Your amount of cable ties must correspond with the lap counter's count. There might be cattle on or near the route, so please keep an eye out for them. Right, with regards to safety, please be aware that if you come across an injured rider, you're obliged to stop and render assistance. First priority is to do what you can to make race control aware and convey the location, either via a marshal with a 2-way radio or by phoning race control. If you have a GPS, please mark the points. Do not move an injured rider if you do not have to, only if they are in a very dangerous position or if the injury is less serious. Pit crews, please stay behind the barrier tape and be very careful when walking around that you're not too close to the racing line. As far as number of laps is concerned, we will be posting that on the WhatsApp group on Friday afternoon. Please keep an eye out for that. Guys, please, everyone will be supplied with a garbage bag. Please use that for your litter. And please take that bag home with you on your trailer and dump it at the first petrol station or in your wheelie bin at home. Then guys, Mountain Medallas in Clarence on the 13th of Feb. Entries are filling up fast, so if you're keen to do that event, jump onto the Enduro World website and register. Then guys, if you're not part of the Enduro World WhatsApp groups, please jump on there as well. They're admin only groups, so there's no jokes or anything. It's purely news on Enduro World events. Then Facebook as well, if you want to leave us a review, that would be greatly appreciated. And then guys, if you have any suggestions, drop us a phone call or email us and we'll try to accommodate you. Then guys, thanks again for supporting Enduro World in these tough times. We really appreciate it. And most of all, have a great day. Thank you.